Hi, Dave Williams here, and I hope I'm finding you well. On this brief video today, I'm just going to be talking very briefly about where businesses and indeed HR departments get things so wrong. Sorry if that's a bit of a controversial statement there, but it's the reality, especially in this current climate. You see, what happens and what traditionally has happened is we find someone that has got a deficiency. Yeah, a deficiency in what they're producing as far as the business is concerned. So what we do, we actually find an unhappy person, but we want to make them happy so they're more productive, don't we? Yeah? And this is traditionally what's happened. So what we do, we build that bridge. So we build the bridge for them to get over. And please excuse the artwork here, but it doesn't get any better. And we build that bridge and we put a training course on, don't we? Yeah? Is that what you've done? Yeah, if in doubt, put a training course on. Yes! That's always going to resolve the issue, isn't it? No, it's not, is it? And maybe you know that from first-hand experience. You see, traditionally, like I say, this is what we've done. So the age-old adage is, put a training course on, and we've got a happy employee, haven't we? Because they've got all the skills to actually go ahead and do it. If only it was that simple. See, the reality is, from my experience, both on the receiving end of training courses, but also delivering training courses, more often than not, the person here has not been primed as far as the course is concerned. Meaning that they're coming along to the course with no expectations, they've got very little idea or perception as to what indeed the course is about. So do you think they're going to be fully engaged and fully motivated to attend that course and really play full out? The likelihood is no. And then it's down to the trainer or whoever it is to enlighten those individuals so they're going to get maximum out of that day. Well, yeah, you may well be thinking, but that's the trainer's job. Yeah, it is to a degree. But as far as the business is concerned, look, to put on a training course, whether that's in-house or indeed you get someone in externally, that's the investment of time and money. So ultimately, you want the best return back, don't you? Yeah, doesn't that make sense? But so few businesses actually pre-train as far as the training course is concerned. So the amount of engagement or retention that the individual that's not so happy is going to get is going to be reduced. So are you getting the return on your investment? Hey, only you know that. Okay? You will get a return. There's no two ways about that. Unless you just happen to come across someone that is just no connection when it comes to the individual and also the trainer. And like I say, whether that's an external trainer or indeed an internal trainer. So the key is to pre-train and get your employees engaged in the training course before they even attend. But again, wouldn't it be so easy if it was just click the fingers and it's going to happen just like magic? Again, it doesn't happen quite like that, unfortunately. With some it does, but especially in the current climate, where you've actually got so much that's out there as far as mental health is concerned. See, again, this is taking it to another level, if you will. Sometimes if you've got an employee that's unhappy for whatever reason, whether it be professionally, whether it be personally, or whatever, no matter how much pre-training that you do, it's not necessarily going to have the full impact. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So no matter how much training or pre-training that you do, it's not necessarily going to have the full impact. So how do you get around that? Well, it's relatively simple, okay? See, and this is where I talk about things in a different perspective to an awful lot of people out there, okay? See, what we need to do is get the individual as primed as possible, not just because of the training course, but as far as life is concerned. And that fantastic quote by Jim Rohn, the world-renowned business philosopher, learn to help people more than just their jobs, help them with their lives. See, if you as an individual, business, whatever, can actually get that person that's primed in as much as the stuff that is happening, let's say it's outside work, if you will, if they've got an ear to talk to, if you've got an in-house coach, if the likes of the management that you've got are good coaches, then you can actually change the dynamic as far as the business is concerned quite easily. Yeah, I did say that. You can change the dynamic of the business quite easily, okay? So if you work on this individual beforehand with regular coaching, I'm not saying you become a therapist, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it that way. But with regular coaching as an example, then first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to turn that frown upside down. So you're going to turn that into a smile, so they're going to be more engaged for when they go to the course, even though you've identified that there is a gap between what they know and what they need to know, whether it be a brand new instruction, whether it be a refresher or whatever. And that way you're going to get massive return, a massive impact whenever you put courses on, whether that's one-to-one, whether indeed that's one-to-many, whichever, okay? See, the key is we need to actually work on colleagues, co-workers, whatever term that you want to use, to get them as much into peak state as possible. Because when people are in peak state, hey, everything runs so much easier, so much more efficiently, but also is more productive. So your end result is far greater by doing it that way than just going by the traditional methods. So I hope you've got some value from that. And if you feel there's anything that I might be able to help with, then by all means, just click on the link at the side of this video, or indeed if you have a look at www.davewilliamscoaching.com. So until the next time, no matter where you are, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch up with you soon.